I'll hit that on the second intro. Yeah, I think it sounds better to stop it quick. Yeah. Okay, like you did. I'll stop my cymbal quick on the second intro. All right. Okay, here comes the count.
Get on with it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Why'd you stop that? Let all of them ring. The second intro. The second time he goes, in the song, when we go back into this part. That's what I mean. The first, like we're coming out of da dum da da dum da da dum 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 da 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 da. Stop. Stop that one. That's the only one.
This Leslie right away in a hurry. No.
Just that one. Let the rest of them ring. Okay. Here we go again. Grand Funk Railroad. Here we are. Buddy R in review. Right here on. You want me to get on with it?
Get on with it.
1, 2. Rolling. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
and where and who. May I suggest you get undressed and show them your wazoo? Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. Fuck you, Mr. Bunny, eat shit, Mr. Bear. If they don't love it, they can shove it. Frankly, I don't care. Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. Up yours, Mr. Hippo, piss off, Mr. Fox. Go tell a chicken, suck my dick and give him chicken pox. Oh, the animals, let's talk dirty to the animals. From birds in the treetops to snakes in the grass, but never tell an alligator bite my. No, never tell an alligator bite my. Yes, never tell an alligator bite my snitch.
I worked in the operating room, and doctors make mistakes like anybody else. You know, I'm not knocking them. They make mistakes. Now, what would a doctor say if he makes a mistake? You know, like, especially in surgery, when a guy's operating. Now, you know, a mechanic will mess up something, and say, oops, you know, that kind of thing. What's the doctor say when he cuts the wrong thing? You know, the guy's operating, and it's local anesthesia. You know, the guy's awake down there reading a magazine or something. And, you know, they're operating on against strobers, sheeps, crabs, Sterling sack, shags, oops. And the patient said, what did you say? Nothing, just lie down. What did you say? Did you say oops? Don't worry, I've said oops before. I know what I've done when I've said oops. Now, what did you do saying oops there? You know, that kind of thing, man. Really, really. Read your Bible. Bible states, first, there was Adam and Eve, two lovely people running around the garden together.
My name is Gilda Radner, and I've had extensive experience in children's theater. I work for the Board of Education, and I was a theater major at the University of Michigan, and I've had a year of tap and ballet when I was 8. And I'm going to do a song for you, and I choreographed it myself, and I wrote it. You help me here? Thank you. I really want this job. I love to be unhappy. I live to be in pain. When days are full of sunshine, I'm looking for the rain. I love to have a headache. I'm happy with the cold. I'm looking for a problem. Why wait until I'm old? They say that no one's happy with anything they've got. And just when things seem wonderful, you think of how it's not. And so with fortune smiling on the ladder to success, if you set your mind to thinking, you can really make your life a mess. I always send my steak back. My life is overdone. I have to be quite careful that I don't have any fun. And here's the part where I dance.
Stewardess. They have an alcohol stewardess. Champagne, red wine, white wine. White wine?
Hey!
Red wine, champagne. Red wine, white wine, champagne. Champagne, red wine, white wine, champagne. Champagne, red wine, champagne, white wine. I think they could spare one girl to come down the aisle. PCP, trips, coke, smoke, shit, just get high. Because getting high on the plane used to be half the fun. You can't smoke in the lavatories at all anymore, not even Virginia Burley. So if you're going to smoke a joint, better be an old pro. Smoking, or rather getting high on the airplane, I like that better because of the semantic possibilities. If we're the first person ever up in an airplane, you say, look, they're high in the airplane. And indeed, we are that. We are high in the airplane. High in the airplane. They always keep telling me at the airport, get on the plane. I say, fuck you, I'm getting in. Let the daredevils get on. But we call it being high on the plane. They're high on the plane. And if you're an aeronautical engineer, and you really like the design, you might be high on the plane. And then if you got high on the plane, you'd be triple high on the plane, unless you had got high before you got on the plane. Because you can be high on the plane, or let's put it this way. You can get off and get on, or you can get on and get off. Yeah? I used to like to smoke up in the forward lavatory, because I figured that the mirror was two-way and the crew was watching. And always offering the crew a hit, naturally. Hey, come on. Hey, guys. Then I'd relax a little, have the little thing locked, occupied. Okay. Looking at all the little slots and shit. And you get high in the plane. Of course, it depended on what airline you were on, whether the suction in the sink was any good. TWA always had the best sink suction, as far as I'm concerned, for your traveling head. Wow. My hair used to straighten out, man. I lost ideas in those sinks, man. But you have to keep it open. I was a real dummy for several years. I used to just press down the drain, which gives you a red ring on the heel of your hand. It's like powder burns, you know, they got you, man. Look at the guy with the red ring. Come on, take him away. So I found you could put some soap in there or a piece of the cup, keep it open. But then you have to decide if you're going to smoke in the bathroom on a plane. You have to decide if you're going to make believe you're taking a shit or not. Because making believe, if somebody could bust it in, like a guy from Texas comes through with an axe, man, you want to be ready taking a regular shit. You don't want to be arrested for shitting through your pants, right? You know, as long as I get rid of the joint, I don't care what the charge is. Shitting with your pants on. Anyway, you get a little high and the light goes on. Return to cabin. Uh-oh, something's up, they need me. Knew I shouldn't have left them alone. And on your way out, you see another sign, because you're really into detail now. And it says, please wash up for the next guy. And so you know you didn't do anything in the sink much, but you do have felon's guilt. So you decide to wash up for the other guy, and you even wash off the gray bubbles on the soap that the old guy made, and you start to wash off the fixtures, and shit in the mirror looks like it needs a little bit. Pretty soon you're doing the walls, man. Any more babbo out there? Anything.
His name is Reverend Leroy. Leroy was pastor of the church of the What's Happening Now. I mean, Leroy wasn't the type of guy who'd tell you what happened a long time ago or what's going to happen in the future. When you go to Leroy's place, he'd tell you what's happening now. The members of the congregation dug Reverend Leroy so much that they got together and chipped in, all of them chipped in, and they built Rev a new tabernacle. Well, it was really a storefront, but they renovated. Changed the name from barbecue place to tabernacle. Put a big sign on the front. Church of the What's Happening Now, pastored by Reverend Leroy. Now, it was the first day of the service, the day of the first service at the new tabernacle. It's early Sunday morning. Down the road, on a path, leading through the zoo, comes Reverend Leroy. Now, this Sunday morning, the rain is falling down. Brothers and sisters, the rain was falling down, and the wind was blowing. And into the pouring down wind and the rain came Reverend Leroy. As he walked through the zoo, standing there in the cage behind the bars, looking out between the bars, it's a gorilla. Now, you're laughing. Now, I realize that gorilla, but on the cage, on the front of the cage where it has the name of the animal, it said Go-Rilla. G-O, it said beware of the G-O-Rilla. That's Go-Rilla. Beware means watch out. Watch out for the Go-Rilla. As Rev passes the cage, he sees the gorilla standing there, leaning on the cage, digging out between the bars. Rev thinks that the gorilla is a man in jail who's had his civil rights violated. Rev stops in front of the cage. He says, said brother, why? Why have they got you behind those bars? Said, brother, whatever they said you did, you didn't do it. Said, you didn't do it. He said, because I know an innocent face when I see one. Said, you didn't do it, brother. He said, I know. Said, look, just look at the hair hanging down in your nasty face. Said, brother, they won't even let you wash your nasty face. Said, look, said, they've even got you drinking out of a trough. Said, and brother, a man has to stoop pretty low to drink from a trough. Said, we're going to do something about this. Said, we're going to get the members. Said, I'm going to write down to the tabernacle, and I'm going to get the members to get together. Said, and we're going to send a petition to Washington. Said, we're going to do something. He said, brother. Said, all I got is $1, a raincoat, and a pack of chewing gum. Said, but you can have that. Said, I'm going to give that to you. And he walked over, dropped the raincoat, and extended his hand, which the gorilla clasped gently. Rev said, brother, I'm going to see you in a little while. And he went to pull back, and he felt the gorilla tighten up. A pain shot up his arm, down his back. Rev said, brother, I told you that I would see you in a little while. Then Rev heard his spine snap. Rev said, brother, didn't I say I would see you in a little while? And the gorilla snatched him inside the cage, betwixt the bars. Rev threw that small opening in the bars, broke both shoulder blades getting him in there. Then he cupped Rev's head in one paw, and he rained blows upon him with a 75-pound mass of hair-covered nut. The breeder said, brother, said, wait a minute. Said, hold it. And the gorilla snatched him by the neck. The gorilla had a handful of the man's neck. A handful of neck doesn't leave too much neck. Has anybody ever had a handful of your neck? The gorilla took him by the neck and he beat him off both sides of the cage. Then he slammed him around and slammed him down and jumped up and down and picked him up and flung him out between the bars. Rev got up. Brushed off his clothes. He walked over to the cage. He said, brother, said, I'm talking to you. Said, I'm talking to you. And the gorilla glanced back over his shoulder. The rep said, you know, said, you're not a man. Said, you act like a gorilla. Said, that's the way you act. He said, whatever they said you did it. Yes, you did it, and some more besides. Said, I'm going to get the members to send a petition to Washington, all right, to see that you get the electric chair. Said, and oh, yes. Said, with that hair hanging down in your nasty face. I hope they keep that in there. Oh, it'll cover your shaggy car.
Sadistic, that one beat up and down, it just won't do. Don't give her that forever and ever foreplay. She's not looking for the short got to reach a point where she gets off. She's a big freak, claims to be freak of the week. She's a disco rockin' mama, and the disco's where you find her. She's a big freak, big freak.
Got to
sadistic. That one beat up and down, it just won't do. Don't give her that forever and ever foreplay. She's not looking for the short way.
Gonna do a song now. Chuck's gonna sing it.
That you ever do. my experience, I will walk. You must think that some king should have the eye getting crowned. No, 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 wait. You got to work hard for it. Now bring your little old man sound, let's pull it down. Come with it, come with it. We're gonna sing, what do we do? So the mountain is with you, and I'm wrong, the venue is going on, what we do? We're gonna sing, what do we do? So the mountain is with you, and moving against the venue is going on, what we do? What we do, what we do, going on, 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 what we do. Break it down to the very last compound. What that nigga do, what that nigga in the crowd. What that nigga do, what that nigga in the crowd. What that nigga do, what that nigga crowd. What that nigga do, what that nigga do. What I'm gonna say, what do we do? So the mountain is with you, and I'm wrong, the venue is going on, what we do? We're gonna sing, what do we do? So the mountain is with you, and moving against the venue is going on, what we do? Break it down to the breakdown. Break it down to the breakdown. Break it down to the very last compound. It's a fever, need a rhythmical sound. Break it down to the very last compound. It's a fever, need a rhythmical sound. Break it down to the very last compound. It's a fever, need a rhythmical sound. Break it down, break it down. Break it down to the very last compound. Break it down to the very last compound. It's a fever, need a rhythmical sound. Break it down, break it down. Break it down to the, break it down to the, break it down to the very last compound. It's a fever, need a rhythmical sound. Break it down, break it down. Break it down to the very last compound. We're gonna sing, what do we do? So the mountain is with you, and I'm wrong, the venue is going on, what we do? We're gonna sing, what do we do? So the mountain is with you, and moving against the venue is going on, what we do? We're gonna sing, what do we do? So the mountain is with you, and I'm wrong, the venue is going on, what we do? We're gonna sing, what do we do? So the mountain is with you, and moving against the venue is going on, what we do?
And in a capitalist society, you're allowed to choose which leader you have, but not the status single issues which have got to get together and produce a challenge to the idea that the world should be run by global capital. If you go on doing that, then I agree people get despairing and the workload, but that's not the attitude.
ever been kissed by a girl like this?
Ai muốn chết? Mình đến đây mới xuống. Mình đến đây là bắn. Mày sợ không? Ai phải chết? Mày muốn chết không? I'm not afraid of the big bad wolf. 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 She's the one the boys hang round. She picks them up. She puts them down. She's not dumb. She knows the guys. Brains are found behind her thighs. Red hot riders, all serenaders. That's how typical. Why should she? Red hot riders, why should she be the leader? If she could, she wouldn't be. I'm not afraid of the big bad wolf. 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 She's the one who won't conform. Wants to be the leader storm. Shows her middle finger too. Those who don't like Betty Boo. Red hot, riding hood. Red hot, riding hood. Red hot, riding hood. Red hot, riding hood. Red hot riders, all serenaders. That's how typical. Why should she? Red hot riders, why should she be the leader? If she could, she wouldn't be. Red hot riders, all serenaders. That's how typical. Why should she? Red hot riders, why should she be the leader? If she could, she wouldn't be. Red hot riders, all serenaders. That's how typical. Why should she? Red hot riders, why should she be the leader? If she could, she
When they tell you that I don't love you, ain't no attention.